more about the Bass Smart TV. Message share no subscribe me. In same course to social media and some person know where they share. Your body are pensing patch me a question bra. That's
na mami Agradaa so akasa o na Agradaa kasa no de ni bre kasa Agradaa se o mama yusunsun adwuma dada e de ama ayi owura John Drama ni Mahama wo prophet Usu bempa e ka se papa ne nsam wo mo don tinya president bi ama mo mami Agradaa na pawe nwure mpa bo ma bo ene sunsun adwuma ma ye de ama no wo to nyame ye koto ba na John Mahama nwini a Addo bi prophet Usu bempa okro mu che Usu bempa odwane free kro we mu ne ko che mami Agradaa
enti ye papa JM na ye me don pa but me don pa but me nya politics ye nyina no obi ani musa papa no 2020 ayi ya e wo mu ide our chance even the number 8 no kwata say our chance by for Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempa for putting his hands e wo JM so no se niam to fa ho a ada Bempa waso be ye hye wo krom arof waso be ye hye de be ka che wa ne say what be say ya niam bebre because ya bra for so many days and I would just minutes I don't say beto no so all the JM wa ma wa sore dem da eno na the bomb and some JM I crap for JM say wono go to the naya ma wa sore dem but you rather and a two car e call baby a wo ye the conference no me menya politics I'm not NDC I'm not MPP enti na me mama bi no because me nkobi ni akokasa Agradaa ya NDC that is why enti the man nkobi nti mo am frefrem sama mama that is why I did not go there baby am ko any a peace council for NDC they are there for MPP and no na mo hu me wo ho no but ye papa Mahama ya de a na kame a mitimi post to wo me page so there kame na ese me ye first person to be there now so no osman ko ha enti no ye papa Mahama ade a me dia pena sama bomen sama ma ne say want to the na ya ma ada Bempa wa sore dem ho eye wo mom na wo ye den wo call na ya say na ye de ye nim say we ni de e da ho ma JM dada e da ho a ye nyina ye de niam egu from say we ni da ho ma JM dada na wo dia to JM so no say na me wo na say ya to aba wie pa na say bibi to fa ho a bibi to fa ho a bi do nyame e be ye brody rough a bigger brody rough a bigger brody papa a bigger brody and that me castle prophecy and tro menka and yantro who say yamina say see ya be train na ya to abana wie aya to abana wie de JM ntimi a wi ni dia ene o so Bempa due because ya di ya ni bre ne ya hawo nyina be ba be so ya wo so ya di ya ni bre ne ya hawo nyina be ba be so ya wo so because ye nimu nsam a wake kafa JM
Marcus enti omoma yesunsun adwuma wie dada na prophet Usu Bempa don sa koto papa no so enti se wonim ne ekoto aba no na se papa na nya de a prophet Usu Bempa be bloody and yes wo dwane fi kro we because ade omo ba ye wo no was be bloody be bloody bloody
mama also member of parliament for Boku, said something to the NDC faithful during one of the recent marches in the northern region. He said to them that this election is going to be particularly difficult for the National Democratic Congress. That's what he said. That's going to be very, very difficult. I don't know whether that's contrary to what some NDC people have said or contrary to what we know. But this Mahama talking, I'm going to show you. This election is going to be very difficult. Now, his reason for saying that, according to him, he says that in the 2020 election, they should look at how many votes Akufo gathered in the northern regions. And then if you look at how many votes Akufo garnered in the northern regions, and then you consider that these votes went to Akufo as a result of his running mate, Mahamudu Bawumia, then Ayariga is telling his audience that if Mahamudu Bawumia is now the one on the ballot, then it suggests that this is going to be very, very difficult for the NDC in the northern regions, which had been a safe bet for the NDC in many elections until 2020. Listen to Mahama Ayariga, Member of Parliament for Boku.
That this election is going to be one of the most difficult elections for us. So nobody should take things for granted. This is going to be the biggest fight of our lives. Why do I say so? The last election, we fought against Akufo Addo, who is not from anywhere near here. Look at the margin by which we beat him in the north. This time we are facing Baumia, who is our neighbor. So the fight that we put up in the last election, this election, we need to put up double of the fight that we put up in the last election. So nobody should take this for granted.
A word to the wise, they say, is in the north. Let's get to President Mahama's photographs, and then from there I have a story to tell you about my friends in the NDC, and then we'll wrap it up. Do they have President Mahama's photograph? Okay, is this my friend? Hello. The personal assistant to President John Dramani Mahama. And recently, Joyce Bauer voted in an election, very recently, just less than a month ago. In Kumasi, incidentally, at the Ghana Bar Association conference, Joyce Bauer voted for Agbesi Jakwasu. In the end, when they counted the ballots, Agbesi Jakwasu lost. Now, how do I know that Joyce Bauer voted for Agbesi? Was I standing there? Did she tell me? Oh, but I know. Because you see, this Bar Association election was drawn in the middle on political lines. Agbesi Jakwasu is my friend. I know him very, very well. I mean, back in the days in Legon, he was in Sabah Hall, and we will go to, he was our lawyer of sorts, you know, so those days, student lawyer. So when you're a students and you have an agitation, you have to find a lawyer. Agbesi was ready to represent any form of students agitation. He was very, very political even then. Very good guy. So we'll go to Agbesi's room, and I was telling somebody today that the number of times we sat with Agbesi and we're plotting against Professor Adai Mensah. You know, these days when I see Adai Mensah at public functions, I don't know whether I should hide or, I mean, the kinds of things we did against Professor Adai Mensah. We wanted the university to remove him as vice chancellor and bring back Professor Bene or something like that. We don't like Adai Mensah. We were fighting Adai Mensah. Agbesi was our lawyer. So when we leave Commonwealth, then we go to Sabah where he was. He will sit down and we file this application to the SRC. We file this application. We file that application. That's what we're doing. Agbesi Jakwasu, he was our lawyer. Now, Agbesi's best friend, one of his best friends, is Obofour's younger brother, who is now at the Court of Appeal. Obofour was the exiting president of the bar. I'll tell you more about that later, but let me have Joyce Bauer again. So, Joyce Bauer voted for Agbesi Jakwasu. Agbesi Jakwasu lost the Bar Association election. Some people who don't like Joyce Bauer are saying that the way Joyce Bauer voted for Agbesi and Agbesi lost, whoever that Joyce Bauer will vote for in December 7th may also lose. But I don't know. Me, I don't know. But listen, viewers, listen. Joyce Bauer is spokesperson for President John Dramani Mahama. She's a lawyer. She went to the bar conference and she voted for Agbesi Jakwasu. She did. When they counted the ballots, Agbesi Jakwasu had lost. Now, the bar conference contest was politically divided because fortunately or unfortunately, whichever one fits, both candidates were heavily politically exposed. Mrs. Gate is a bona fide MPP member by reason of her own background and by reason of her husband, Joe Gate, former Minister for Railway and former Attorney General and former Deputy Speaker of Parliament and currently the Chairman of the Ghana Revenue Authority. So if Gate is politically exposed on the side of the MPP, Agbesi Jakwasu is a bona fide member of the NDC legal caucus team. Agbesi Jakwasu is there. So fortunately or unfortunately, this bar conference election was drawn in political lines. If Agate MPP, Agbesi Jakwasu NDC, clearly. Remember many years ago, President Akufo refused to contest for the presidency of the National Bar, even though everybody knew he was going to win, because he felt that he was too politically exposed. He was a member of parliament for the MPP and all that, and he felt that he's too politically exposed to present himself as leader of the bar, so he will step back and let other people who are not that exposed, like Nutifa Fakunye here and others, to become the president of the bar. Glory to Akufo. He's a good man. But now, I mean, that hurdle has fallen off. And so in the last by-election, both candidates were heavily politically exposed. Now, Joyce Bauer voted for Agbesi. And they are saying that whoever Joyce Bauer will vote for on 7th December will lose again. Like, Agbesi Day. I don't know. I don't know how people are able to make these kinds of how they join. I don't understand. But whatever it is, good evening to Joyce Bauer. Please, did you vote for Agbesi Jakwasu? Yes, you did. Please, who are you going to vote for on 7th December? The challenge contest is between your boss, John Dramani Mahama, former president, and Muhammadu Bawumia, the vice president. They are saying that because you voted for Agbesi and he lost, that if you don't take care, whoever you vote for will also or may also lose. So would you now vote for another candidate so that he may lose? I don't know, viewers. I don't know. They didn't put Omani Boama's photograph. They should put that. Let me greet Omani Boama. Dr. Omani Boama is the Director of Communications. Good evening. How are you doing, Doc? Has the Electoral Commission solved your problems? Dr. Bosman Asari says you have not provided any evidence of the things you are talking about. They've been waiting for it, hasn't come. Please, how was the IPAC meeting today? Did you attend? All right, we'll get more information from the IPAC. But I'd like to say something.
You follow the President of the Republic of Ghana, Kasa. Tienio Marcus. Now, all Kasa no de Nibra Kasai. Marcus, was he free? Tienio. A free say. Obetina Kunaso. And Wakasu or Kobe Jane Chidiama MPP. Ombe break 8. Oma can't be break it. Ombe break 8. Afedie. Omo Kwakoye Balotina. Position. Mahama koye den wakoye number 8 enti Mahama ne ko break no enti oru John Dramani Mahama ate so to ayam pia bi o ke kan se bia ya ode ase 8 na MPP for so break number 8 no wakofa aye no me enye number papa na nadu dan kwa Akufo do say yesi e kwa ko break 8 no se se won kuta 8 no obi sanse trofo won kuta 8 se sia ya bi o Marcus won kuta number 8 o Mahama ne kuta 8 no enti won e ko break no
na se Mahama
ejo Mahama no wan kasa na se no sada nwini hu ye enyam na mika o mumie nkotie na nado dankwa Akufo Addo.
I see that the president is saying all kinds of things about the number 8 that he chose, and that it means he's going to win. Well, breaking the 8 and having the number 8, that's not a good sign at all. Our game is to break the 8, and you picked the 8. That is very simple. These nearly 20 years that I have been working with Muhammadu Bawumia, I have not had one day, one occasion to doubt his loyalty, to doubt his commitment to our common cause. And I've come here.
Say, when Muhammadu Bawumia here too much, now Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia no, one day Kwadwo wa doubt Agyapong, awo edema Ghana, na upobia na dwene mu do a, upobia wabia emfa John Mahama nkoto no hoda 96.5 o wona nim bebre ese owura John Dramani Mahama ye kan nyansem a ye kan mumu a ye kan bibie mu a wa bensin no sarakatema mari ke bosotana sarakatema na mumma yenkotie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so John Mahama tuja yenkotie His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yes, on the first one. Yes, Sarakatema. Yes, Munkanche Ricky Somra no be trying picture.
All the credible opinion polls have predicted that NDC is going to win. 6.5. And so because of that, the MPP and government have started publishing fake opinion polls. Opinion polls that have no methodology. Opinion polls where you cannot find the people who did the research. And so ignore all those fake opinion polls.
Nipa bia na dwunu mu do. Ahonhom asofo edifo papa. Ene me patro researchers papa. Omu nyina opinion polls. Omu research no mu bibia sunsun famo. Wonam fam be bia ni nyina kire se NDC ehuru di kan. Bam. NDC wini. NDC ehuru di kan ya wo wini aba no kra. Entu ye NDC ni awoda and tietie ni ankofo ka yehu omo keka se MPP be wi ni nyina asofo no omo kanya ya bo omo pa sa researchers no omo so omo yehwemu na nhwemu no kire se MPP be satna konya so ya bo omo pa wo hwe omo kura hu omo unya omo so unim company kura omo kura omo yadwuma wo hwe company na sa researchers no eso omo yadwuma ho ayehu asofo no nso no omo ye obi a omo ni credibility nyame no omo nkasai so uye nyame nipa na nyame bie wani na me ne yakoso ne ni besi china ye besi dachia ubohunu se John Mahama eba the victory of John Mahama is coming again entino opinion polls bi bia kire se John Mahama afa entimo mu tietie asofo ne sa researchers na yabo mo pa ye ho mo kira kwankora ye hu mo no yensan ko tie John Mahama bi mo
all the credible opinion polls have predicted that NDC is going to win. And so because of that, the MPP and government have started publishing fake opinion polls that have no methodology, opinion polls where you cannot find the people who did the research. And so ignore all those fake opinion polls. Everything indicates, and every credible institution, economic
gezi akasa na osofu na gezi kasa no o de nibre kasa tienie Marcus enu ara wo sem si fantia NPP a he tienie se ya nto aba anfa ntia NPP a amanofo no kora nya de o mbefa ye serious enti sofu na gezi kasa no o de nibre kasa wo so hwe emmoasem ne nsemfo a NPP di ne ya nto aba ntia omo a ese ebeye din papa Marcus Obofour na problem wa you never call another one if
we don't politicians will take a Ghanaian serious. If we don't punish Dr. Bawumia, Napo and this current regime, if we don't punish them and we make a mistake, no politician will take a Ghanaian serious again. And the nation states, the space called Ghana will never remain the same. And I'm speaking as a spiritual man, as a prophet. And I repeat, these are my final words. Everybody who knows what he or she is going through, the Lord said we should punish this regime, this Bawumia regime, another regime, we should punish them at the post December 7. If we don't punish this regime, Ghana will not be the same. And again, we should vote against them massively. Yes, and now the fans are made back from we say no more lose. They say this lose, you know, a bad basaba.
All Panyami, all bad rest to do one and Yami Chireno. And then Yami MPP lose dada. And then Yami sa catcher and say catcher Ghana for say. Mimi Yamine a trouble for no quiet job. Imufia. You were Bufumu. Imufia. There's a Ghana for when you know Kwadwo my MPP as some nato. Imufia. Enti Otum for Yankopa catch on prophet Najagezi say. Ghana for punish MPP. Now one punish MPP politician be form for granted. That says the law.